Hey guys, welcome back. Bushcraft Family with another video. And today we are going to do a review on this. I'll put the link down. It's Amazon. I'm not sponsored. They didn't give me this. I just needed another little gas stove thingy. It comes in a orange little container thingy here. It's not waterproof or anything, but it's pretty snazzy. You pop it out like this. Go ahead and put it on here. It just screws on. Let me go ahead and do that. See if I can do it on camera without messing it up. And give it a tighten. There we go. And then we're going to go ahead and, I think it's right there, we have to spread these out like so. Is that all of them? Was there just 3? I thought there was 4. There is 4. Okay, there we go. And it spreads these out, flop these little things over, and you give it a go. You see where the nozzle is on it? There it is. Okay. Also, before I get this going, I'm going to go ahead and use my stove here, or my little mess kit, so to speak. Let's see if I can get this out of here. They really did need to make this bag a little bit bigger for this. Take this lid off here. Open this a little bit more. Should have had this already out ahead of time. Didn't think that far ahead. This is a nice little mess kit. It has a pot here for cooking your tea or coffee or whatnot. And that's how you can tell if it's been used before. I also have a couple cups in here and a carry bean so I can keep it elevated, tied up or something. Also has a frying pan that you can tell it's been used many times. And this is the pot we're going to use to cook when we're just making ramen, just so I can show you how it works and whatnot. Let me go ahead and pause this, and I'm going to fill this up with water so we can get it ready to go. Okay, I got my water here ready to go. Let's go ahead and turn this little nozzle here until we hear it do a hissy. That electric start. Sorry, that's a little bit loud. Should sit on top of here. Looks good, sitting there. Now I'm not going to bore you with this cooking very loud, so it is loud. So I'm going to go ahead and pause it until it's ready to get this thing cooking. Okay, we are going to town, let me tell you. I know this is loud. Hopefully you guys can hear me over this thing. We're going to put the ramen in there. Get my fancy camping spoon here, or fork. These things are awesome. We're going to go ahead and let that go until the ramen is done. I'm going to go ahead and shut this off. Oh, so much better. Go ahead and shut that off. And I think this is done. I forgot it had vegetables, so I had to put those in there. And a little vegetable pack. Now, I could add the flavoring to this, but this is not how I like to do my my ramen. I like it a different way. It depends. If I want the soupy stuff, then I do it that way. But I'm going to go ahead and drain this water off, and we'll be back in just a second. Okay, as you can see, this thing held up pretty good. It has a little battery operated thing to where you don't need a lighter or anything to start that up. I would say not to use it unless you have to. That way you can use it when you need it. Just use whatever way of lighting that you can when you have it available. We have our ramen there. Like I said, I like my ramen without the water, and I put the seasoning in here. And then I add some butter and then give it a mix. I guess I can move this out of the way. Just mix that all up in there. Get that all yummy, yummy. Hopefully the steam is not hitting the camera. Okay, let that mix all that seasoning in there with the butter. And if you have seasoning, you know, like garlic or something like that, some hot pepper flakes or whatever the case may be. There you go. And that is the way I like to have my ramen. Now, let's talk about this thing. As you can see, it's very small. It fits in, get a pot holder or something. There we go. It fits in a little box container like that, so it doesn't take up much space. It's very easy to put on and off of your gas. Just give it an unscrew here, like so. And it took 2 minutes and I think 29 minutes to start boiling. And I probably should wait before I do this because it's not too hot. And you just fold these little things back up. You can flop these over and just move these all over to one side and put this under here. This is what controls the flame, high or low or whatnot. And I could have put this a lot higher than it was, but there was no need. It just plops back in there. You put your lid on there and you're good to go. I would suggest, if you don't have a Coleman stove or a butane stove or anything like that, to get you a small can, get one of these in case the power goes out or you run out of gas or whatever the case may be. Emergency, you know, shift stuff happens or something like that. You have a way to cook something. And you don't have to cook it on a mess kit like I got, or cook set or whatever. I just wanted to bring it out and cook something on it, and it's the perfect size for this. Now, you're not going to want to put a big old cast iron skillet on this. I suppose you could, but then again, you have to be careful because this is not the biggest support system. So it could flop over or something. You have to be cautious of that. But for the price and all, I would, you know, I think I spent $8 on it. There's a lot more expensive ones where, you know, they have stands for them and all kinds of stuff. But for the size, I mean, you can't go wrong on that little bitty thing right there. And I had probably too much water in there in the first place, so probably a minute and a half you could have boiling water. Hope you like this video. If you want to see more videos like that, make sure you hit the thumbs up and let me know in the comments. And like always, God bless.